Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Pleasing to the eye. This effort by the fielder, mind-blowing. That was a fantastic piece of bowling. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Well, that's a massive six, made a cracking sound at the back. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Good laying the outside off and the batsman leaves it alone. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Outside off, and he's happy to see that through to the keeper. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman has played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Good stop, saved a certain boundary. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. Hammered away for four. Good placement. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what we call good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Good effort by the fielder. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Good shot for a single. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Good length outside off, and the batsman leaves it alone. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's four more. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets four for it. Wonderful 50 and the crowd applauds. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Good bowling, it beats him all ends up. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Spinner brought back from the other end. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Good shot for a single. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. That's a 6. The power is extraordinary. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a 6. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Good bowling, it beats him all ends up. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound at the bat. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Turned away for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. High class, fabulous inning. It's an absolutely brilliant century that. Bowlers need to bowl tighter lines to him. They have to make sure it's not a daddy 100. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Last ball coming up. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. You have shown some exceptional performance today. What was going on in your mind while you were in the middle?
I felt I was in top form today, and I'm happy to get the job done for my team.